Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Now, a lot of things have been going on this 2024, and we are just entering the fourth month, and like there have been a lot of things that have happened. First of all, congratulations to Tai on the advancement of making like same-sex marriage legal and same-sex relationships legal, and them being accorded with every single right as any other heterosexual couple. Now, with that being said, like a lot of fans have started being deluded or have always been deluded or are now the delusions are on an all-time high, thinking that now that the BL&GL like ships are finally going to come out. Like, girl, there was no reason for them to actually not come out before. Like, it wasn't like Thailand was imprisoning people in the same sex relationships. There are a lot of people who are in the same sex relationship. The fact that your ship is not out as a couple doesn't mean that they were waiting for the law to pass for them to come out. It just means that they ain't a couple. Now that that ship has sailed, as most of your ships are probably going to sail this year and probably the end of this year, meaning they'll be sailing away from one another. Let's get back to topic. Now, the year began with Win Pawin being accused of like domestic violence. Now, he had to drop out from his projects. If you don't know who Win Pawin is an actor from GMM and he has his own BL. I think it was called My Gear Your Gown. Like, I love that BL. Like, it's a feel good mellow BL. Like, it doesn't make you think a lot, and I love that because it's so predictable. Sometimes I just want to watch something that is predictable and won't make my heart, not my heart, my head hurt, either with anger or frustration or just boredom. Like, I can zone off and come back and still like enjoy the show. Now, he had to drop out of We Are the series, and like his issue is still going on. Although I've seen the ex-girlfriend, she was private, she's now public, I think, and like she's no longer talking about the case, and Win Pawin is also not talking about the case. GMM still hasn't updated us on where the issue is, so I feel like they're probably having mediators handle the whole issue, and they will let us know when like it's all said and done. Now, that is not the end of it. Like we've seen also, 2024 has been the year of the Mewtwo era. Like, they have decided that this is their year and they're going to be full on out. And when I mean out, meaning that they will be seen together, whether people like it or not. Like, they will be in each other's company, they will be enjoying each other's company, they won't be in hiding anymore. And like, whichever versions anyone has about their relationship, like, they are willing to let you flow with it. Now, another thing that has happened that was also as a shocker to me is Jess. Jess is a veteran like actor, a very good actor who has been on numerous shows in the Thai industry, decided to go to the BL side. Now, I know probably because he's like worked for a few years and he has a following, but he doesn't have the BL following. Now, I think he has 1 point something million followers on Instagram. I don't know if that number has increased since he joined Beyond Cloud. Like, I love Jess. I'm a fan of Jess. Like there is a video of Jess and Mil that came out when they were filming their Lacon Rakrai with my Davika and Lily Pantila. And I was like, damn, Jess and Mil would make a perfect couple, a perfect BL couple. Now, I did want I did want him to do a BL, but I didn't want him to join Beyond Cloud because Beyond Cloud is where dreams go and die. No offense, but every single person that has gone there, like who wants to actually act, if you actually want to act, then Beyond Cloud is not the place for you. But if you want to follow people around, sing measly songs with no talent, no singing talent, then Beyond Cloud is a perfect agency for you. But if you actually want to grow and have a career, then there is where dreams die because Beyond Cloud has, like, they have a few people that feel like they're the only breadwinners for that agency. So the rest of you are like, I don't want to say flower boys because flower boys actually have a job. They actually do carry flowers and spread them around. So I don't know. Like your chairs, even chairs have a job. Like I don't know what the other boys do because they do absolutely nothing and wait on other people to have opportunities and they enjoy ride. Like they're basically scrubs. They're been as scrubs. I don't want no scrub. If you know, you know. Now, I just decided to join Beyond Cloud and do a BL with none other than Bible. Now, Jess and Bible, to be honest, no. I don't see it. Like, I absolutely don't see it. Like, they just look like two straight guys. Two absolutely straight guys that I know, like, I feel like that show won't have any chemistry. Like, you won't feel any tingling. And I'm not here for that. Like, I haven't seen any video or any photo that they're in together because they're brand ambassadors of something together and they have been since last year. And there isn't any photo that has a spark between them. There isn't any video that has a spark between them. Like even after the announcement of their show, like their interaction, and this is not me saying that they should do fan service, but even in their tweets, you could see how blank and plain that partnership is going to be. So, yeah, good luck to both of you. Now, another thing that did happen is film. Film is also has acted on numerous projects in Thai. Like he's a good actor. He's been in several lacons, same as Jess, and I feel like Jess is going to have the same future as film. Like he's going to act in one BL, two BLs, and say, this isn't for me. Like okay, now I've lived the life and it's not something I want because even I have seen the way I have seen him, like due to past interactions, he doesn't look like a person that enjoys so much like having his life out there. Like he looks like someone who is a little bit introverted, a little bit shy sometimes. Yes, he can be outspoken under different circumstances. Like he's very like I feel like he's very like he knows when to speak and when not to speak. And I feel like the BL world is something that he won't be able to like handle or be into. And that's why I say like it's short lived. So the people who are worried, because I've seen some, I saw some Bible build fans like have a meltdown and all this and all that. But I feel like Bible is going to have, if he continues on the route of BLs, he's going to have the same future as Om, of GMMTV, Nanon. Like he's always going to like have to change partners, because I feel like this BL, whatever, isn't for Jess. And I feel like Jess probably, maybe because Beyond Cloud is more of music and putting music there, and they have like a huge fan base, and he's a musician, like he sings, he has a couple of songs out. Like it will be a way of him also promoting his music and being able to gather like a huge crowd, like the way we've seen that Beyond Cloud did for Jeff Sata. So I feel like probably he wants that too. He's hoping for the same grace. Now, film Tanapart came out, I think, a week ago, and him and Jam Racha like decided that they were going to take a break from being a ship. They were no longer going to be a couple, and they won't be acting in another BL anytime soon. But they are still in the same agency, and they told us to say never. Like in the future, probably if there is a project that they feel like they should work on together, like they will come together and work on it. And this is me saying no, like, it's okay. Farewell thee. Go and fly away. Like, I love Jam Film. I love them. Like, to start with love, the best BL series I watched, I think, last year, no, 2022. Last year, Laws of Attraction, top 5 of the best BL series I watched last year. And why? They didn't give me anything passionate. They didn't give me like a kiss. They didn't give me like anything. But like the chemistry between them is good. But I'm still reminded like, they're both straight. It's never going to happen. Like, calm down, let it go. Enjoy the show and let it go. And I would love it at that. I don't want to watch a 40-year-old jump film or a 50-year-old jump film trying to act a BL. Yikes. Not for me. Especially if they are both not even into like the BL. Like, if you've watched like BLs from 2020, 2021, 2022, you know what I'm talking about. Like, whatever we expect from BLs is the polar opposites of what we've watched from BLs from Jam Film. So I don't expect them to like take a break and then come back and act again. No. Maybe find different partners. They weren't overly involved in fan service. They actually did the singing here and there, do their fan meets here and there, and like gone their separate ways. And that's why I loved them so much, because they were not trying to be people who they were not. So another thing that happened again, this 3 months has been busy. Like, it has been like no one's business. Now, Chen of Jun Dunk, if you don't know who Jun Dunk are, they are a BL couple that come from JMMTV. Like, I forget their shows, like, but I know there is one that I actually liked. I think it was their first show of them together. Yeah, I liked that one, and I'm forgetting its name now. Jung Dunk decided to Jung. not Dunk, Jun or Chen decided to block an FC that supports both him and Dunk because of like his the OP found it like I don't know. I'm trying to be polite. Took offense. Didn't sit well with the OP that Jung was interacting with Cassie Book and Jung was interacting with other actors that were not Dunk. Now, I don't know if people BL ships or BL actors, if they enter into a ship, do they sign a blood contract that say you're absolutely not allowed to see, talk, interact, look, smile, take pictures, do TikTok videos with any other person apart from the person you are ship in? And if those blood contracts do exist, please direct me to them. I would love to read and know more so that when I actually do these videos, I'm actually fair because it's probably in the contract. So I should understand and give them more grace. Now, Jung didn't like that and he decided to block that account on Twitter. Now, that person didn't feel well, that netizen didn't take it well and said that she or he was just calling out the fan service, and now Jung has taken offense to it, and that's why he has blocked that account. Now, eh, this is going to be crazy, but if you are talking about like actors who consistently, if you don't understand the meaning of consistently, please check it in the diary, in the dictionary or your Google search. Jung is one of the BL actor who is consistently doing fan service. I love him. Follow him. Like, I love the guy. Like, he's a good guy. He's actually caring. Like, you can see in his interactions, he's caring, he's thoughtful. Like, he doesn't look like he's someone who has been faced by the fame. Like, he doesn't seem obnoxious or anything. Like, he's a good guy. Like, if I was to say, like, give me like top two good guys in the BL industry that you feel like are good guys. Like, I will say Jeff Sata, Jung, or Chen RCJ. Like, I feel like he's a good guy. But him with the fan service, like, the guy is guilty as hell. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that whatever he says and whatever he does, like, are 100% like lies, but I am saying like they are 100% fan service because I don't feel or I don't see it being the way it is. Like, you see the way I said about film and jam, it's the same way I see Jung and Dunk. Like, they're two straight guys who are gay for pay. I'm open to be proven wrong anytime, any second, but I'll stick with that. And time will tell, like, time will vindicate me. Like, I have got nothing but time, and this video will be here timelessly. And if it does happen that I'm wrong, like, I will proudly come forward and say, I was wrong, guys, and he's not gay for pay. But that did happen, and a lot of people like were on his side, were saying that he did the right thing. Like, people are just taking it overboard, and I do believe that the OP was taking it overboard, because you can't control like this whole man. You can't tell him what to do. Like, even though you play a part in his success, like there are millions of parts that are moved every single day to make sure that he has the success that he has. So you are just but a single part. Now take two, 10, or 1,000 seats down and come down and let the man live. But I'm also saying that even though to the anger, he or she called him out because of the fan service, and after that, Jung was on a roll. Like, he was saying and doing every single thing to like prove that account wrong, that he actually felt something for his Costa. And I was like, bro, you're doing too much. Like, chill. It's okay. We understand. You'll get your check at the end of the month. Like, you don't have to do too much. You don't have to push it that far. So, yeah, that happened. Now, the last thing that did happen was Gulf Kanwat did, I think, a standard pop interview. I think it's a standard pop interview. And look, I love Gulf. Like, give me my top 10 list of the hottest PL actors. For sure, Gulf is there. 100%. He's there. Like, but I am not a big fan of like the choices he has made in his career. Like, he got this huge, fantastic opportunity, this fame, and I feel like he would have used it in a much better way. A much better way than like now, because even after Tan Type, if you do ask me like which project like Gulf has been on, like I wouldn't tell you any. I can't mention any name because it's not in my mind. Now, some people will say it's probably because I'm not a huge fan of Gulf. Okay, yes, I'm not a huge fan of him, but I still do like the guy. And he focused on the wrong thing. Like, he focused on music when he has no business doing music. For now, I know some people say that you can learn a skill or a task as long as you practice. Is it 8,000 hours or what? But I feel like singing is something that you're actually born with. Like, a few minutes ago, I tried singing Scrub. I couldn't do it, so I decided to go with a sentence because I don't want to bore you guys to death with my voice. So I just said a sentence. Now I feel like Gulf would have stuck more on the acting because he acted like as type so well. Like, he just needed like maybe more acting lessons to actually make him wholesome, so that We just don't see him as the bad guy that type is. Like we could see him act and we could see his soft era. Like I would have loved that. Now, probably also I don't like, but I do. So, Gulf, he came out and he did an interview whereby he talked about like how like entering into like the BL industry and the acting industry and the fame that he got was not what he actually thought it will be like, because when he got into the industry, and we know that Gulf has he started acting like since he was way young, like doing projects here and there, doing like advertisements here and there. But Type was like his biggest role. Or am I confusing him with the other guy from Beyond Cloud? Like, I'm not sure. Let me know in the comment section. But I feel like he started young, or unless I'm confusing the story with the cute guy at Beyond Cloud, the one from Hidden Agenda, Hidden Camera, Hidden whatever. Now, he had a girlfriend. Gulf has always been very open about his sexuality. He has never tried to lie or to manipulate when he's talking about his sexuality. But he has been very big on doing fan service. Now, he says because of the fan service part and this genre of acting that he was on, like he wasn't able to like make sure he has like this relationship in his real life and have a relationship with his fans, and like be able to also like actually maneuver like this whole ship and that, because he had a lot of explaining to do, a lot of apologizing to do, because people were not so kind to his girlfriend. And like he felt like he was like in a position where he had to make sure that everyone was all right, and it wasn't possible, because if this person was all right, these people were not all right. If these people were all right, this person was not all right, and that made like the relationship like go away. Now he didn't say that like I'm trying to like be very careful, because this is obviously a very sensitive topic, because there are so many people who feel like their life is involved here. Like they're killing me, bro. They're killing me. I'm going to put that meme here. I just remembered it and I feel like laughing. Now, they feel like the New Gulf issue like killed them, like destroyed every single thing in their life, and they haven't been able to cope after like they found out that New Gulf was never ever going to be a ship again, or never ever going to be a ship in the next 10 years, which I don't think like Mew will be in his 40s and pursuing like BL content, but he could definitely act as someone's dad, and Gulf could also act like someone's dad. So yeah, we never know. Now, but the story won't be about them, it will be about the other, like their children. So they'll be like in 1, 2 episodes, and what's the use? Like it will just be a cameo. So yeah, I'm getting off topic. Now people are coming after that whole interview, like people were saying that it's all Mew's fault. Like he came out of this whole Mew Gulf ship thing as a winner. But the person who lost is Gulf, because he came out and everything in his life is going on perfectly. Like he has like several jobs. He has done like several acting gigs. He has done he has thrived. While on the other hand, like Gulf lost the male Gulf ship, he lost the his girlfriend, like he hasn't been on so many things. But I feel like it's probably the actor's choice. Like Gulf chose to sing and Gulf chose to be an influencer at most times. Because I don't believe and trust that people only wanted him on shows if he was with Mew. And if they only wanted him on shows if he was with Mew, then that should have told him something. Maybe he needed to work hard on his acting, or probably he needed to change an agency, because why the heck was Mew getting these jobs and he wasn't doing them with Gulf? Now, some people will say it's because Mew was an actor already before then, like he had been on several projects. But let's not downplay like Type's part in Turn Type. Like he was that convincing. That's why we loved the show so much. That means his acting was so good. So he should have been on very huge major projects which would have led him to gain or to gather or to garner like more huge acting projects. Now it's either his agency failed him, his manager misled him, or anything, or people didn't actually feel like the execs and the producers and the writers didn't actually feel like the roles they were giving him. Maybe he was probably not nailing them, or nailing him. I need to take my mind off the gutter. Okay, nailing them. So that was a whole issue. Now people started hating on me again, which was another uproar on the internet of people trying to defend me, or people trying to defend Gulf, people throwing jabs at each other. And on the other hand, Mio was living lavishly with Tool on vacation plus work, like just trying to enjoy each other's company and having fun. So at the end of the day, who lost? Like Gulf is flourishing at his own pace, Mio is flourishing at a very high pace. So who is losing? I don't feel like there is a winner or a loser. So I think the playing field between Mew and Gulf is now just like there is nothing that you can throw against one of them. Like they're both okay in their own right, they're both moving at their own pace, and they're both, I feel, very comfortable moving at their own pace, because if they were not, they would have changed the circumstances, which Mew did, and he decided, and now he's going with his own pace, and Gulf with his own pace. I don't know if he made changes. I've not heard of them, but he has that huge following that Mew left behind went with him. Like there was no place whereby they had to divide the child Solomon style, and one goes with the other part and the other one remains with the other part. Me was okay. You can take the child. You can go be a dad. Like I'm okay being in my single era, childless era. he was okay, and that's what happened. So all this happened in the span of 3 months. So I'm feeling like we have a lot more to go, because I feel like 2024, like skins will be shedding like on a snake. So we will see where everything like comes out, what comes out next, who like who sleeps up, who like flourishes, like because we know like there are a lot of shows coming up, and so we'll be having a lot more new actors and a lot more people to look forward to and to follow like their careers and their growth and all that, and to actually maybe learn or two things from them, because that is always the most important thing. So if you've gotten to the end of this video, thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, turn on the post notification, give me a thumbs up if you like this video, share this video, and tell me in the comment section which of the drama I missed, which of the most important information that is out there that I missed. Let me know in the comment section, so that, girl, sometimes you guys give me the tea, so I can also be able to like learn one or more two things, because I've been extremely busy like this month, and I haven't been able to follow up with everything. So I would like to know what you guys have seen that I might have not have mentioned, and let's talk about it. So bye guys.